Jrue Holiday is now a better basketball player than Kyrie Irving. Jrue Holiday proved that he is elite in this NBA Finals. Thanks to landofbasketball.com, we can compare their games in the NBA Finals. And as we see in the first game where the Celtics won 107 to 89, Jrue Holiday was better in rebounds, assists, no turnovers, shot a better field goal percentage, shot a better 3 point percentage, free throw percentage, and tied Kyrie Irving in points. The next game, game two, Celtics dominate the Mavericks again, 105-98. And Jrue Holiday scores 26 points to Kyrie Irving's 16. He also beats him in rebounds, 11-2. Steals, he got one and one block. And he was excellent in his field goal percentage, shooting almost 79% field goal compared to Kyrie Irving's 39% field goal. And he made two out of his four threes. Kyrie Irving didn't make any. And so we move on to game three. Boston Celtics 106-99, beating the Mavericks 3 games in a row. Kyrie Irving finally has a breakout game, scoring 35 points to Jrue Holiday's 9. But Jrue Holiday beats him in every other category: 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, no turnovers. And he did struggle shooting compared to Kyrie Irving because obviously Kyrie had that breakout game of 35 points. But Jrue Holiday got the job done, and the Celtics win again. Now, the game where the Celtics purposely lost so that way they could make their way back to Boston to win the championship. The Boston Celtics lose 84 to 122 against the Mavericks. But even in a game where the Boston Celtics intentionally lost so that the way they can go back to Boston, Kyrie Irving still only scored 21 points to Jrue Holiday's 10, and he was better than him in most categories on that game. But now we get to the game that matters. Game 5, the game where the Boston Celtics will win their 18th championship as an organization, and Jrue Holiday will win his second NBA championship, first being with the Milwaukee Bucks. In that game, they both were tied in points, scoring 15 points each. After that, Jrue Holiday did his thing on the boards, getting 11 rebounds, which recorded a double-double for him statistically. Kyrie Irving did have more assists at 9, with Jrue Holiday at 4, and the other stats were pretty close. But Jrue Holiday shot 50% field goal compared to Kyrie Irving's 31% field goal. Um, and yes, Jrue Holiday is a 2-time NBA championship, something that Kyrie has now failed to do. He had the opportunity, but he could not beat the Boston Celtics because apparently the booze in Boston got to his emotions and interrupted his peace. This is where the Chief Halo gimmick goes wrong for Kyrie. When you invest so much in peace, you lose your ability to be prepared for war. And Kyrie Irving, immediately after losing to the Boston Celtics in an embarrassing fashion and failing to get his second championship, goes on Twitter and posts some peace, love making, Chief Halo, God loves you type of rant. And it's just, the timing is so off. I mean, we love peace, but dude, you should be upset. You know, this is not good. You can't just brush off losing in Boston a place that you have a bad blood with, and just pretend like everything's kumbaya. It's not gonna work, and people see right through it, and it's cringe. It's cringe, you know. But getting back to Jrue Holiday and Kyrie Irving and why Kyrie Irving is not better than Jrue Holiday, according to landofbasketball.com, he has never been better than Jrue Holiday when it comes to winning games. Jrue Holiday has beaten the Kyrie Irving led team 20 times. Kyrie Irving has only beat a Jrue Holiday led team 9 times. 14 of those 20 wins were in the regular season, and 6 of them were in the playoffs. Jrue Holiday is 6 versus 3 to Kyrie Irving. In the regular season, he's 14-6 against Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is not a more winning point guard than Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday has never been an elite scorer. He's never been a flashy sports center highlight reel with the crossovers and the layup package. That's not him. He's just a Tim Duncan type of mentality. He just goes out, he plays the game the right way. His fundamentals are sound. His defense is elite. And Jrue Holiday does it again. He goes to a new team and immediately they win the championship. That speaks volumes to the Jrue Holiday effect, because it's not just what he does on the court, it's also what he does off the court. His leadership, his demeanor, his poise. This guy is just a professional. And Kyrie Irving, for as great as he is, as great as Uncle Jrue is, he can be emotionally unstable at times, and this throws off his ability to stay focused on the prize and stay focused as a leader. It just is what it is. And like I said, his pandering to peace makes him less of a warrior. I did talk about Kyrie Irving being the 11-11 warrior and tapping into the Aries energy and all that kind of stuff, because I wanted to believe that Kyrie had turned the corner and that he knew it was time for war and that he was going to get off the peace stuff. But that was not to be the case, because in his final game in the NBA playoffs, the NBA finals, he only scored 15 points, the same as Jrue Holiday. This is not really leaving it all out on the floor, you know. So, and he only had one game in the NBA finals where he scored more than 30 points. Other than that, I mean, 12 points, 16 points, 21 points, 15 points. It's a bad look, man. Um, I hope the Dallas Mavericks make some moves in the offseason or try to figure out how to get this thing going. But Kyrie Irving is going to have to take a page from Jrue Holiday. He's going to have to learn how to be more poised, more mature in his movements, and just play the game the right way. I mean, the flashy stuff is dope, but you got to focus on winning at this point. You're 32. Yeah, you still got a lot of years left, even at 32, thanks to the advancements of science and all that kind of stuff. But you know, it's time, man. You're just at a stage of your career where you gotta get the chips, man. You gotta get the championship rings, as many as you can, before you retire. To only finish with one, and that being because of teaming up with LeBron James, I don't think that's the legacy you want. I don't think you want that. I don't think you want to be like, man, I was only able to win one championship because I was with LeBron James, and every other place that I've went, I failed to meet expectations. Boston being number one on the list where you failed to meet expectations. And then of course Brooklyn, that was sour grapes as well. Dallas, it did look like you redeemed yourself. Obviously, you guys got to the NBA Finals, and a large part of that was due to you, but you did not deliver once you guys got there. And so now it leaves people to question, who is Kyrie Irving moving forward? Can he get this team there again? And will he be able to be the Uncle Jrue type of Kyrie Irving that we all love and finally get his second NBA championship, first one without LeBron James? We'll see. But shout out to LandoBasketball.com, the greatest basketball site ever. And shout out to Jrue Holiday. He is now better than Kyrie Irving.